Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 3rd, 2024. This is for Virgo, last shuffle for Virgo. All right, Virgo, what we have here is true love and happy success. Some of you are overcoming something and it's filling you with so much love. You may be, you did this with your own two hands or something about this, like you made this decision. Um, yeah, and it's like you're seeing yourself in other people, especially in your family. That there's something that you work through. You may see this in other people that they need to work through as well, whatever this is. It's like, I see that I work through this and you also need to. Um, mm, 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 mm. Okay, so true love, you have judgment, 10 of cups, temperance, and the sun. To me, this is about the energy around you. Maybe very patient. Things are like people, everyone's trying to calibrate themselves. You may find that everyone is that, like, a lot of light is being shed on like the family or family dynamics. A lot of light, um, and a lot of I won't say judgment, but like ways to reapproach a situation and make things better. There's something about you seeing this, understanding, having the patience to understand it, having the wisdom to have the patience to understand this, that there's a, like, we have a second chance. We have another shot at life, or we have another shot, right? Because that's what the judgment card is all about. Usually it's like renewal, rejuvenation, getting a second chance, and it quite simply judgment. But Ten of Cups a lot of times speaks of family dynamics or a divine family unit, or son. Sometimes it's the father and child dynamic, but with temperance as well, right? That there's a purpose and a reason for you guys to be in a certain environment with certain people. There's a reason for it. That's what this is saying, that you're in this space of that, and people are also feeling the same way. But happy success with the Eight of Pentacles and Empress speaks so much about how this awareness that there's so much work to be done, right? But it's not anything that you can't do. The Empress can do all things. Like, she's, you know what I mean? That's why she's the Empress. But the Eight of Pentacles speaks of the work, the perfecting of something. Like, you finally gotten to a place where you may feel that you are perfectly who you need to be. Some of you may feel very balanced within. Maybe all of you, right? Very, very much so, like I've done some level of a work on myself, right? Like, I feel successful. I did some work. I've made something happen to where now I feel, you may feel indestructible in so many ways. Hidden motivations is the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So this intention, this is an intention. What you're maybe hiding is some sadness, regret, or disappointment, maybe shame or embarrassment. There's something that is what's driving you, is that is a shame or some level of embarrassment. And it's not that they're making you shamed or someone's making you shamed. It's almost like you may be embarrassed. You may be the one looking at yourself saying, yeah, it's me. This is what's driving me. I'm not sure if I'm doing something out of guilt, or I'm doing something uh, because it's right for me, and it's going to improve my life or enrich my life, or am I doing it to um, reduce some level of shame? Like, if I could do this over, I definitely wouldn't do it like I did back then, kind of vibe. Behind a mask, though, the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands, this is talking a lot about how behind a mask, this is like this stress. There's so much stress. Nine of Swords is very stressed. Nine of Wands is very like a chip on our shoulder kind of vibe, right? It's a wounded warrior, typically. Most readers say wounded warrior. But I see it as a chip on the shoulder. Sometimes this could be blaming other people. Like, I'm stressed out because of this, or I'm stressed out because of them, or her, or him. But behind a mask, this says that you may be very, very uptight, nervous. A lot of this would say it's like you may be it's like you're trying to keep that under wraps, right? Behind a mask, that means you're wearing a mask. Underneath that mask is stress, strain, hypersensitivity, hyper anxiety, hyper awareness, just overly vigilant in a sense, and overthinking a lot of things. right? So underneath it all, your mind is racing. I think that it's very difficult. It's like on the outside, the energy that you're putting out and the energy you need back would be of love, of like, hey, there's a second chance or another opportunity to really shed some light on things and to be patient and to be caring and to bring harmony to a situation. But underneath it all, you're very concerned, you're very worried, you're very stressed out in general, liable to, you know, I won't say snap, but it could be overwhelming. It could be overwhelming for a person. Um, it could lead to some very painful conversations or painful actions or something. It's very important with that energy, right? They're saying that this is here, but it's because of there's a shame, and so spirit's almost asking you to not necessarily to let shame guide you or to lead you, but to remember that you don't want to do things that later on you're going to be embarrassed about. Like, think about it from that point. Will I be embarrassed if I did this? Say I was wrong and I made this took this action. Would I be embarrassed? Maybe I shouldn't do it. And the happy success, though, definitely that you've worked through a lot of things. There's some things for some of you, family dynamic energy, where we're like, well, we have another shot. Let's really lay it out on the table. Let's really work through some things so that we can be indestructible as a unit. A lot of you are going to be in this space. So, or the people that you're connected to may be in this space, but that's what Spirit's got for you here. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Taurus, or a Libra. So you could be a Leo Virgo cusp or a Virgo Libra cusp if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.